Hello, voiceover Piper here today, telling you about this piece I'm doing. It is a self-portrait. You can see my reference picture. That is me, and I used the gritting technique to draw my face because I can never draw myself correctly. I always look crazy. My eyes are always way too big or something. I don't know. Something's always wrong with it. So I'm using that, and I erased the gritting just because I'm about to use watercolor and pencil and grid and all that ain't cute. So therefore I erased it, and I just love the way watercolor works. For this piece, she wanted us to do it in black and white, which if you know me, you know that ain't my thing. I love color. So doing it in black and white is kind of a struggle, but black and white to me is easier. Like, you just have to focus on the dark and the light tones. Like, taking out color makes it easier. It's not my thing. But I love watercolor because when you let it dry, you can add more and more tones, like darker tones, which I did on the eyes. And if you don't wait, then of course your whole face will be a shadow. But if you wait and let it dry, you add the shadows and make the highlights pop, and it really does something magical. I really love watercolor. I love all paint, honestly, but she always letting us use watercolor in this class, like watercolor or ink. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And then I changed scenery. I work on it another day at another place, and I'm adding pen to the watercolor just to give it some dimension, some texture. Watercolor does lack texture for me. Like, I like the hand-drawn looking type stuff, if that makes any sense. So I add some pen to, like, the hair, the shirt, the eyes, the eyebrows, just to give it some more dimension. And then I add some charcoal because the pen just wasn't doing it for me. I wanted more surface area covered, and I wanted more texture. But then I did a little too much texture on the neck, so I had to smudge that a little bit because it got a little out of hand. But overall, I mean, I think it ended up really cool. And also, I think she wanted charcoal, so I included that. And I sent it in for review, and she said I need to develop the ear a little bit more, so I made it a little bit darker in some places. But yeah, here is the end result. You see how the watercolor looks, and the charcoal and the pen, and wow. I just love the eyes, honestly. The eyes, the eyebrows, the nose, beautiful. Even the mouth, we love it. But yeah, that's all. I'll catch y'all next time with more projects. Bye.